All right, today's randomly generated elements are plaid, but specifically the pastel plaid that I have. And then I rolled my food category and I got to pick what I would choose. And generally when that happens, I will roll for the final element and then I'll pick something that I think that I can come up with a cool idea for, essentially. So the third item that I rolled was the sharks and whales category from Ceramica transfers. And so I kind of like looked through this box to see what there was in here, kind of that I could kind of think of ideas for. And there are narwhals. And I am obsessed with narwhals. I think they're so cool. And I thought, okay, I'd like to use these. Let's see what we can do with these. And I was looking through the different foods and stuff, and I have donuts. And I thought it would be really, really cute, because there's some smaller ones in here, if I like make it so the narwhals are like looping donuts on their tooth. I think that would be super fun. So I'm gonna do that. The question that I have for myself is how to integrate the plaid. I was just gonna do a plain background because I do think the color story with the black other elements I think would look really cute. But then I thought like I could make it the background, but then like make it wavy at the top, like it's like water at the top. I might do that. I could also do like the plaid as the colors of like the icing on the donuts, but then I wouldn't have a background, and I like having backgrounds on my things. So I think I am just gonna go with it being the background of the mug. I think it's gonna look cute that way. And then also, I haven't decided if I'm gonna do like the wavy top. I don't think I'm going to. I think it's just gonna be a background. Yes. Okay. So with that in mind, I need to cut out how much of the plaid I'm going to need. It looks like I already stole some stuff from this corner over here, so we'll cut it from this side. Come here, mug. I need to size you. Okay. To there. So with the plaid, I like to choose one of the vertical lines, and that's where I end the pattern. I just cut it right along that edge, and then it ends at the mug, at the handle, in a straight line. When the straight line makes sense for one of these patterns, I don't mind cutting things off right like that. It's when it's like cutting through a design in a weird way that it bothers me. So like this is doable. This I can deal with this. And I know this mug is, all right, up to that blue line. I know this mug is actually pretty straight up and down, but I think I was laying the plaid on an angle a little bit. When there's so much extra paper, it can be hard to wrangle the stuff going on. So I'm gonna cut this off down here as well. We're not going all the way up to this edge, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, and we'll set that aside. And I need to cut out these narwhals. And I kind of want to know how long it's going to take. So I'm going to leave it recording and I'll speed it up. And then I'm going to tell you guys how long it took because I'm curious. So Alright, there we go. 2 little narwhals. I should put my coffee in a different spot so I don't drop transfers into my coffee. Okay. And I have a bunch of different donuts. I have a bunch of small ones, like really, really small ones. And I have some that I think that are slightly bigger. They might all end up being the same size and shape. We'll see what I determine. Ignore the cupcakes. Because they're all the same size, I do wish there were more in like intermediate sizes, but that's okay. Could be cute to have one like going through the donut. That could be cute. Maybe. Maybe. That one's smaller than that one. I could use like multiple different like designs of them, but I feel like because I don't have multiple of the small ones, I don't want to go multiple of the big ones too. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna go. I need to trade out my water though. Okay, so gotta make sure the tooth goes through the correct way. I don't think I want it to go all the way up. I think that'll do. And then we'll have like him just about to get a third one. I want more of a neat stack. I think I'll have them lined further out, but 3 for sure for this guy. And I think what I'll do is I'll lay the tail end of the narwhal down on the mug first, and then I'll start placing. And I think this guy's just gonna have the one. He's just a little guy. And then I'll have some of the bigger ones, like just as like design elements, like near the front. And I think this one's gonna wrap around the handle. Because my handle should fit right through that hole. Ah! See, we just had a conversation yesterday about my inability to have spatial awareness. This is one of those situations. So, it's not gonna go around the handle, because I made an oops. Alright. Let's get to making our donut narwhals. Okay. I don't think I want them going towards the handle. I think I want them going away from the handle. So. This This is very much a trust the process kind of situation. Always looks. That's why I line things up before I start making stuff, because I don't want to accidentally lay things down in the wrong order and screw things up for myself, which I have definitely done in the past. Alright, so we got our little guy. He's just a little guy. And then we'll do this guy like that. Lock his tail into place so he doesn't move. Okay, and so how did I, and I've already forgotten how it's supposed to look. The tooth is in the front. Oh, I can just flip his face over. Ooh, sorry, my guy. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Flip. And then another. This is so finicky. Like, I'm used to doing layers all the time, obviously, but as soon as it starts so many, like, they're really finicky like this, it gets to be a real pain. Okay. Okay. Getting another one lined up for him. Another for this guy as well. Can I make this work? Not without cutting the donut, and I don't want to screw it up to that degree. This is absurd. This is absurd and cutesy, and I kind of love the idea of it. I just hope it looks good when I'm finished. That's too big. But I've already cut this in half, so I can pull these. The top and the bottom. It's a portal donut. there. That's plenty of space taken up. I don't want to add any more for fear of going completely off the rails. They are plowing outside, thank God. It has been an exceptionally mild winter here in Michigan. Having only really snowed in October, and then it's just stopped doing that and barely ever got below freezing until just now. And I'm pretty sure we're still only barely below freezing, if not at or slightly above, because the snow is very wet and like melty almost. So hopefully it goes away faster. I'm not a winter person. Mostly because I just don't like being cold, and I'm cold all the time. But like, I think the main issue is just I have to drive around to do stuff, and the people on the road are terrible without snow. And then you throw snow into the mix, and it's like they've never known how to drive in their entire lives. Okay. I'm feeling good about this one. When I do big sheets of patterns like this and I feel like I'm kind of not laid down perfectly, which is more often than not, I like to do that where I'll do sections and then I'll skip a section and then I'll do some more. That way I will have small patches of the design being maybe a little bit wrinkly instead of like one massive patch. And overall, it does keep the sheet on more straight during the process as well. So that is a tip from me about laying down large swaths of something, is instead of doing it all at once, do it in little sections and then go back in for those sections you skipped. If that makes sense. I would hope so, considering you just saw it. I should have put one small donut there. Oh well. Too late. I love this plaid. I think it's so stinking cute. Okay, and now the process of peeling these guys off. I want to do it nice and slow to make sure. Yeah. We're gonna do the narwhals last, obviously. Save what I hope is the best for last. First off, just the donuts and the plaid on their own, super cute. But the whimsy of the narwhals, that's gonna be where it's at. Okay. And this is not gonna be clean. This is not gonna be as like a satisfying clean peel, for sure. Oh, look at how cute! Oh my god. Oh, guys, that's so stinking cute. Oh my god. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. This is so cute. What a win. Yes. Anyway, I hope you love it, because I know I do.